save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. And guess who delivered me something? Clocks and Rigs. Yes. Oh, my friends at Clocks and Rigs. Which Clocks and Rigs, if you don't know, is Scream Factory / Shout Factory. Why it doesn't say anywhere on here Scream Factory / Shout Factory, I have no idea. Why are they Clocks and Rigs? I don't know. But for some reason, they are Clocks and Rigs from Jefferson Street in Louisville, Kentucky. KY. Kentucky? KY? Jelly? I don't listen. Anyway, Clocks and Rigs. Yeah, I got this cool little container. So you know there's a poster in here. You know there's a poster that's gonna get thrown in the back of my closet, and I haven't opened it yet. And what is in here? Your guess is as good as mine because I don't remember. I pre-order stuff from Scream Factory / Shout Factory, and then I forget what's coming in and what's not coming in, and then I wait and I get surprised, just like you. But whatever it was something that came with a poster. Now, I know I did pre-order Clue. I pre-ordered Silver Bullet. I pre-ordered JFK. I pre-ordered... This is definitely not JFK. It's too late to be JFK. Too late. And I don't know if JFK comes with a poster. So, what... And I don't think JFK is out yet. I don't think that comes out until, like, around December or something like that. I'm not sure. Okay, so first we have a Shout Studios wrapping paper here. Yeah, I'll show you what I see. Okay, we get the Shout Studios wrapping paper in case you want to wrap your Christmas presents, and there's some Shout Studios wrapping paper. And then we have, should I look at this thing? We have the poster. You know what? I'm going to show you the poster. Then we're going to throw the poster in the poster disposal over there. Yeah, here it is. Yep, this be the poster. Okay, so we take that and we throw that over there because that's going in the back of the closet with 400 other posters. And in this gigantic box, we got this. We got an empty box, and we have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray upgrade of the best horror movie ever. Okay, now listen to me. Now listen. This is my comfort horror movie. Okay, this is hands down my comfort horror movie. This is the one that I put on a Sunday afternoon. I put on a Sunday night, and I'll watch this thing at least, and I'm not even joking, maybe about 2-3 times a month. 2-3 times a month, if not more. I'll put this thing on every Saturday, like going, Saturday, Sunday. Whenever I feel a little like off, I'll throw this thing in. For some reason, it doesn't scare me. Okay, this is not a scary horror movie. Okay, this will not scare you. Okay, the werewolf in it looks like a big bear. It looks like a big teddy bear. It's got Gary Busey in it. It's got Corey Haim in it. So you're looking at it like some reason to me, the scariest horror movies are horror movies that don't have people that you know in them. Okay, now if this had like unknown characters and maybe the werewolf was a little bit more werewolfy, and it wasn't like a young Corey Haim and a Gary Busey in it, and I'm like, oh look, it's Gary Busey. Hey, it's Corey Haim. Hey, look, it's the guy from People Under the Stairs. If it didn't have all these actors in it that I knew, then maybe it might be a little bit more creepy or scary or not so comforting. But the fact that I'm watching the guy from License to Drive and Dream a Little Dream, and it does have some comical parts in it, along with the horror parts in it, and it has Gary Busey in it. Okay, anything with Gary Busey in it is gold. Okay, Gary Busey is gold. I'm sorry. Listen, you guys can debate with me about this. You tell me when he wasn't gold. This guy is amazing. Okay, he's amazing now. He was amazing before the motorcycle accident. He's amazing after the motorcycle accident. This guy is just gold. Okay, he's gold. I love everything that Gary Busey ever touches. He does. It's just amazing. Okay, when he was the bad guy at Lethal Weapon, killed it. Okay, totally killed it. Okay, when he was Buddy Holly, killed it. Okay, he just everything he touches is amazing. I mean, what was the one I just watched not too long ago? Recently, the one with Ice-T, Surviving the Game, killed it. He made that movie what it was. Okay, it wasn't just Ice-T. It was Gary Busey and Ice-T. Okay, it wasn't even the other guys. So yeah, this is my comfort horror movie. And you're probably saying, well, don't you already own this on Blu-ray? I own this on Blu-ray twice. I own this on like a foreign release that came out before you could even get it on Blu-ray. And then I own the original Scream Factory version of it. And then all of a sudden they were like, okay, we're releasing the 4K with the cool original cover art that I remember from when I used to go rent from the video store. When I used to go to my local Blockbuster, I used to rent it. So they released it with its cover art, not that wacky-dacky the Silver Bullet wheelchair and Corey Haim flying through the air and a werewolf in the back corner. Hey, as much as I love the commission art that they do on this stuff, that as an old school collector, I love the original artwork. Okay, I mean, I know there's not much to it. There's not much to that artwork there. There's not much going on, but it's still pretty dang cool to have. And on the back, you get a whole slew of extra stuff, which I'm pretty sure is just the same stuff that's on the Blu-ray. Now, let me make this clear to you again. I'm going to read this to you, and you're not going to be impressed with the 4K. You're going to be like, it's 4K. That's why you bought it, because it's 4K. Yeah, well, I don't have a 4K player in this room, and I don't hardly ever watch 4Ks. And I was looking to buy another 4K player, and I can't find any. I can't find it for a reasonable price. For some reason, 4K players are ridiculously priced. And the one I have in the living room is a Sony. It's a Sony 4K player. And I don't remember paying like a ridiculous price for it. But we're talking like, when I say ridiculous price, I'm saying like $400 or $500 for a 4K player. Where are the $150 ones, the $200 ones? Like that's, for some reason, that's the Blu-ray players now. The Blu-ray players have gone around like $150, $100. You can get a real kind of crappy one for like $60, $70 really, if you want to get a real crappy one. But I like to stick with my Sonys and my stuff like that. You know what I mean? So but anyway, we have special features, okay, for the 2023 release of Silver Bullet. On the 4K, disc 1, 4K. We get the disc 1 new 2023 transfer from the original camera negatives in Dolby Vision, new audio commentary. Okay, I'm just going to hit you with this. Ready? Audio commentary, audio commentary, audio commentary, isolated score, selected audio interview with composer Jay Chataway. Okay, so on disc 1, you get the 4K. You get 4K quality. Is it too dark? Is it too bright? I haven't watched it yet. I'm probably not going to watch it. I'm not going to be able to give you a review on whether or not it's worth seeing it on 4K or not on 4K, because personally, I really don't care. I really don't. I bought this for the cover art and the fact that it did come with the 4K and the Blu-ray. Now, I'll tell you right now, if this was just the 4K, like most of the companies are doing nowadays, like the Paramounts and the Warner Brothers and everything, where they're making you buy like individual things, like you got to buy the 4K, then you got to buy the Blu-ray separate, then you got to buy the DVD separate. This would have stayed at Scream Factory. So I want to thank Scream Factory for still giving us our 4K and Blu-ray together in one package, because some people still don't own 4K players. People still want their Blu-rays, and they still want the cool cover art and the cool little bells and whistles and pin collections and posters and stuff that you guys offer. So I needed this, but check this out. This number 2, the Blu-ray. Now listen to this. Now tell me, what would you like? Let's picture this. Okay, in your hand you're holding the 4K. In your other hand you're holding the Blu-ray. Okay, and I already told you what was all the special features were on the 4K. Pretty much it's just audio commentaries. You're getting 4K quality, whatever that may be. Either 4K is a hit or miss. It's either going to be too bright or too dark or too shadowy or too clear or not. They didn't even change anything, and you're going to complain about how it's pixelated or it's not. They didn't even clean this part up. Listen, you're going to complain. Nobody is. Listen, I haven't heard anybody yet that put in a 4K and said everything was perfect. Everything was exactly what I expected it to be. Everything was 100%. No, you're going to have complaints, whether it's a 4K, Blu-ray, DVD, whatever it is. Somebody going to complain about something. So at least one person is going to complain about something. You're not going to find the perfect picture quality. I don't care if you have the best TV in the world, the best audio system in the world, the best 4K in the world. Some of you still going to complain about something. I'm telling you, they're going to. So that's why I don't care about the 4K, and I definitely don't care about commentaries. Okay, I am not a commentary guy. I am not going to sit there unless they pulled a Corey Haim out of their butt, which is no way possible. And Corey Haim was doing commentary on this thing with Gary Busey. That I would listen to, but nope, not one Corey Haim or Gary Busey commentary anywhere on this thing. It's all just commentaries with people I don't even know, filmographers and I don't know. That's okay. So you got the 4K in one hand. Okay, tell me which one you would rather have. You got the 4K right over here, and you got the Blu-ray over here. And on the Blu-ray, we have the new 2023 transfer from the original camera negatives, new audio commentary. Okay, we got a commentary. We got all the commentaries that you get in the Blu-ray. Then you get a little private justice, an interview with the actor Kent Broadhurst, cutting to the bone, interview with the editor Daniel Lowento, I don't know if I can say it right. The Wolf Within, interview with the actor Everett McGill, Full Moon Fever, The Effects of the Silver Bullet, theatrical trailer, TV spot, radio spots, and still galleries, okay? And you get all the commentaries. Now, you tell me. I mean, I still, with all of this technology and all of this time and all of these days and all of these issues of these different movies coming out, which one would you rather have? I don't know about you, but I still buy my physical media because I want to see the extra stuff. I want the extra stuff. Okay, if I was streaming Silver Bullet on a streaming channel, I am not going to get all of these bonus features. I'm not going to get interviews. I'm not going to get like how they made the werewolf, or I'm not going to get that stuff in there. So why would I go and buy, why would I just get the 4K? Why would I just get that when I'm not getting anything but the movie? I mean, the movie's great, but I'll bet you if I put in this movie in 4K, I'm gonna complain. I bet you I'm gonna complain because I am so used to watching the DVD, the VHS, and the Blu-ray, and seeing certain things that I see. I mean, it's probably, like I said, it's probably gonna look absolutely beautiful. But so does the Blu-ray. And so did the DVD. Let's put yourself back a little bit to when you used to put VHS tapes in. I mean, I used to play this VHS so many times, I wore the thing out. There were certain spots in the movie where it would like glitch, because what would happen is I be watching most of the movie and then I stop it and then I go to school, I stop it and I go out or whatever, and I come back and press play again. And then you go and stop and play. Eventually your tape runs out. Especially eventually your tape starts to break or starts to stretch, or you put it in the sunlight and it starts to deteriorate, or it gets dust or dirt or whatever, and then the opening thing would stop working. It was always something. But then when the DVD came out, I was like, wow, this is amazing. Remember how amazed we were when we got the DVDs? Why are we so always looking for the next best thing? You ever notice that? We're always looking for the next best thing. Why don't we just stop at Blu-ray? Why didn't we just stop at Blu-ray? And because it seems like that's where you get most of the information, and that's where you get most of the bonus features. So why don't we just stop there? Give us the cover art. Give us what we need. I probably should. No, I'm not going to open this because I'm willing to bet. Okay, number one, I have no reason to open this because I do have the Blu-ray twice. So it doesn't mean to open this. No reason for me to open this. And I bet you anything that if I open this thing, because it is the 4K, it's not going to have a reverse cover up. It's going to be just white. It's going to be just white paper. I mean, I'm not even going to bother doing it. You guys can go look for YouTubers that, because this is going to stay sealed. I'm going to put this plastic thing in plastic so that the cover does not get destroyed. And this is going to go on my shelf. And that's where that's going. Because it is absolutely, hands down, my absolute favorite comfort horror movie. I absolutely love Silver Bullet. And if you have never seen it, get it. I don't care. It doesn't matter what format you buy it in. It doesn't matter if you buy it on Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, whatever format you buy it on, you have to see it. Okay? And I don't think anybody's gonna battle me and say that, hey, it's not a good movie, or it's not enjoyable, or wasn't fun to watch, or wasn't pleasurable, or was... I don't think anybody's gonna say that it was too much either. There is one scene in it where the werewolf ends up going after this girl, and that's the only scene in the whole movie where I actually sometimes I just fast forward past it, which I think is kind of cool. Another thing too is that now that we don't have the VHS players anymore, we're dealing with DVDs and Blu-rays and 4Ks. If we want to just skip a chapter, we skip a chapter. That scene never really bothered me. But I just think I've seen it so many times, I don't really care anymore. It's like, I get it. Okay, the girl gets pregnant by some guy or whatever, and then she's trying to kill herself, and then the werewolf breaks in and slices her all up. I've seen it already like 400 times. I don't need to see it 401. So I usually just fast forward past it and I go on with the movie, because the rest... There's always like one scene in a movie that is kind of like, kind of like, I don't know if I want to watch that again. The other one that pops in my head is the Cheer Up Charlie song from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with the original Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka. I've always fast forward past that. I cannot stand that Cheer Up Charlie song. I think it weighs the whole movie down. I think we totally could have did without it, because matter of fact, after she sings the Cheer Up Charlie song, he finds the golden ticket. So why don't we just bypass the whole Cheer Up Charlie and go right to the golden ticket finding there, so that way he can get into the factory. We can spend a little more time in that factory. I want to spend more time in the factory. I didn't need to hear his mother washing other people's clothes, complaining about her life. Listen, the lady was supposed to be working. Okay, she was supposed to listen. She was on the clock. Okay, she got the big stick there. And she's cleaning people's clothes, and meanwhile she takes a a 5-minute long break so she can sing a Cheer Up Charlie song to her son that looks like totally like depressed. Okay, it brings the whole movie down. It brings you from that happy like Charlie's gonna find that he's gonna find it. You know he's gonna find it, because if not, that's what the whole movie's about. It's all about this poor kid that they ain't got no money that's gonna find the golden ticket, and then you throw in the mother with the Cheer Up Charlie, give. It just brings everything down. Okay, so I just skip that one. Okay, so that's a good part of a 4K or Blu-ray or a DVD, which I do have Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory on 4K, but I've yet to watch it. I see I got the Blu-ray, so I'm good with the Blu-ray. And with that said, my friends, yes, you 4K lovers, you like to watch the 4Ks, but I'll tell you right now, I'm sure that a lot of you guys that buy the 4Ks are kind of like, if you don't have the Blu-rays and you're buying the 4Ks, if you're upgrading, then I get it. But if you don't have the Blu-rays and you're just buying the 4Ks, you're really missing out on a lot of bonus stuff that's fun. A lot of fun bonus features that you're just not going to get on that 4K. I mean, you're not going to get it unless they give you the 4K back to back, which big companies like Paramount and Warner Brothers, they're not doing that anymore. They're not giving you the 4K Blu-ray DVD all together. It's not, there's no 4K Blu-ray double pack anymore with digital code, and there's no DVD with digital code. There's no, they're not doing it anymore. It's like all a big money scam type situation, and they are still gonna get my money, but I gotta make a choice now. I gotta choose what format I want to get, and sometimes I just go, you know what? There are sometimes when I'm like, okay, I'll buy the 4K and I'll buy the Blu-ray separately. I've done that. I've been doing that recently, and I'll tell you, the prices have gone up, so it's not very good for the collector nowadays. And if we don't keep collecting, if we don't keep giving our money, if we don't keep buying from the companies, then what are they gonna they're gonna sell everything to the streaming channels, and then we're gonna be held at the mercy of the streaming channels. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna choose when we can watch and what we can watch and how we can watch it at what time and when and I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. So I will still keep supporting the physical media. They can keep throwing the curveballs my way, but I'm just gonna keep hitting. I'm just gonna keep hitting. I'm gonna keep finding a way to make myself happy and to keep collecting. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by once again. I appreciate you, and I will see you later. You should have saved me some.